Hello, Leo, and welcome to another general reading. Riddle here, and this is going to be a general reading for all those with Leo, highly aspected placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Please check your birth chart for confirmation. Please remember, Leo, that energy is forever fluid and changing and dependent on your actions and your decisions and those that show up energetically within your reading based on their actions and decisions, because everyone has free will. The energy may change and shift. And remember that energy can never be destroyed, it can only be transmuted and transferred. Okay? I love you so much, Leo. So today we're going to do a 3 card spread and then kind of just let um, Source guide us here. Okay, Leo? We'll shuffle and then split, and then we'll pull 3 cards off the bottom. We'll use clarifiers from the bottom. For Leo. Well, Leo, we have an Emperor energy, King of Swords. This is an Aquarius energy with a star. The star stands for hope, faith, balance, renewal. Okay? On the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, Leo? We're going to set these at the top of the spread, okay? We understand where the energy is. So if you're a tarot reader or if you read tarot, you could use this as, past, present, future. Or you could use this as situation, obstacle, guidance, right? Or release, embody, action. You can flip the rows as you see fit, but I am reading this 3 card spread. And Leo, the Emperor energy is coming out here. You could be a masculine Leo, or you could be dealing with a counterpart Emperor here. We'll have to get more. This is Aries energy, Aquarius energy, Aquarius energy. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius as well. Or this could be any air element as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Flip the rows as you see fit. Only you know who energetically this reading is going to connect to. Please use your discernment. I will never try to lead you astray. I love you so much. Okay? So, with this spread, I want to get into the Heaven and Hell Oracle deck just to get more clarifiers on what the situation may be energetically here for Leo. Okay? These cards are not supposed to be seen as positive or negative. This is just to let us know energetically what's going on. What's going on and the energy with each card. Okay, if I'm reading this, this is a very serious divine masculine energy, Emperor energy, very serious Aries. King of Swords is the transformational king. This is an air element. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the transition king. Strategically, right? And then the star stands for hope, faith, balance, renewal. Okay, for Leo, this Emperor energy, Heaven and Hell Oracle deck. What do we need to know here with this Emperor energy for Leo? For Leo. Actually, collective, we're going to shuffle, then split, and then we're going to do the same thing we did with the other deck. Why not, right? Just keep things interesting. I love you so much, Leo. Remember, Leo, if you're interested in a personal reading, my email is linked in my TikTok bio. So if you see this video and you click on my profile, whether you're on any kind of social media, try to find my TikTok. My email is there. You'll be able to send for a personal reading, send your birth date, your name, and what your question or the type of reading that you're wanting. And they're all donation based. So you get to decide what you donate. You can watch your entire reading before you donate. I do hope you donate something. Everything goes back into the channel. So I love you so much. Thank you again. So, and if you're a cross watcher for Leo, same thing. I do welcome cross watchers. I love you so much. So let's hop in. Leo, Heaven and Hell Oracle deck. Like I said, we're shuffling. We're going to split. I always split in 4s. All right, for Leo. Well, we have a reconciliation energy coming out with the Emperor. So this could be a divine masculine that you're trying to reconcile with, or you have recently reconciled with your divine masculine, Leo. Justice is coming out here with the King of Swords. So this person strategically is standing on business, whoever this Emperor energy is. The Star is coming out with desire to know. You understand? Desire to know when hope, faith, balance, renewal, perhaps whenever this connection will come together. Maybe that's what Leo's wondering. On the bottom of the deck, we have jealousy. And that's going to be clarifying with this Emperor. So, like I said, we'll get there, Leo. I want to pull some more energy out here, just kind of see what the energy is trying to tell us, what source here, your angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go into the ancestor deck. What do your ancestors want to say about this spread in each placement? Ancestors of Leo. Ancestors of Leo. Each placement here, the Emperor energy. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, we're going to shuffle, then do the same thing. How exciting. For Leo. We have leadership ruler coming out here with the Emperor. So this is someone who is very serious and looking to take leadership here in this reconciliation for Leo. In the King of Swords energy, we have the courage, shadow, or hero, excuse me. So hero energy. So like I said, this man is standing on business. Whoever this individual is, this air sign element, they could have air highly aspected or Aries highly aspected for Leo, whoever you're dealing with here. And then the Star is coming out with darkness, shadow. So shadow work could be necessary for this reconciliation, this hope, faith, balance, renewal within this connection or within this masculine self here. That could also be read this way for this individual, like working on their healing, inner healing, shadow work. That is how they're going to get to the reconciliation. But they have a desire to know. What song am I getting? Desire to know. I want to know what love is. What is it? How does it go, collective? I want to know what love is. Da, 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 da. I don't know how it goes, but that song's popping up. If you resonate with that song, comment in the comments. I don't know if that is. But fire, passion, fire sign appropriate here with Leo. Leo's all about passion. And so is this Emperor. So we're going to go ahead and move to clarifiers now. Let's start with the Emperor. So the Emperor is going to be coming out with the Nine of Wands energy. So we see it. It's present. This Emperor is reconsidering. Okay? This Emperor is also jealous or has jealous tendencies. Maybe this individual never really liked you being around other people or got very jealous in the past. Because remember, this is in reference to the past. So this divine masculine, reconsidered the way, wanted to reconcile with you. Perhaps you guys have been in separation for quite a while, okay? And in the energy, I'm seeing like they used to be very jealous, very possessive, maybe over your energy or who you spent time with. Only take it how it resonates for you, Leo. But this reconciliation is definitely being reconsidered here. And it's being reconsidered with the leadership, this person taking leadership. I feel accountability is what I'm hearing as well in their life here. And they have a lot of passion for you. I mean, it's here. The fire burns brightly with this one. um, and that is for Leo, this Emperor here, this divine masculine. Like I said, this person has done a lot of reflection in this matter about this connection, about coming together with Leo, is basically what I'm getting here. Uh, Here in the King of Swords is judgment. So justice, judgment, hero energy. This masculine has called judgment, perhaps on his outside interferences or things that are around him that are toxic. This man is standing on business. I definitely feel whoever this is energetically, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, they are standing in truth and judgment. Hero energy. Excuse me, Ashwa. All right. So justice is going to be coming out with Submission to a higher order. Like I said, this masculine is talking to the divine, and they have recognized to surrender what they cannot change. They've released hero energy, moon cycles. This masculine is manifesting, and he's really good at it. Is basically what I'm getting. Whoever this divine masculine is for Leo in the collective, if you resonate with this reading, please let me know. But this air sign element, like I said, they could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius highly aspected in their chart. Please check the birth charts for confirmation. They could also be in Aries here. So like I said, only take it how it resonates. Let me know if you do so far. But like I said, this person has a submission to a higher order, justice, judgment, moon, hero. He is manifesting his comeback story, and I feel like he's wanting to come back in reconciliation with the Empress. I feel the divine feminine in this reading. And the divine feminine, they could see you as someone who's very unconditional loving, because the Queen of Cups energy is coming out here with the star. So, Leo, what I'm hearing is your unconditional love has lit the way for this individual through the desire to know and shadow. You did the shadow work here, Leo. And I feel like this person, whoever they are, whoever this masculine is, sees that, sees your growth in the individual that you have become. Desire to know is coming out with pride. So this person has a lot of pride, a lot of ego. And maybe that's what keeps them from knowing, right? Your shadow darkness is coming out with ingenuity, inventor shadow. You have learned how to in what's the word that I'm looking for? Integrate your shadow into your day-to-day operations. You very much, the divine feminine Leo that I'm tapping into today, you are very much in tune with your shadow and your higher self. Very much so. The high priestess is on the bottom of the deck as a confirmation. You sit in the high priestess energy. You sit back and observe, not absorb. And you intuitively take notes. You sit next to the Boax and the Janks. That's karma and destiny here for Leo. And here on the top of this deck is divine grace. This is a divine grace, the high priestess, divine high priestess. You sit next to the divine Leo, and you're very creative. You're an artist here. You got the paintbrush in hand, Leo. Okay? Where to now, Leo? Where to now? Where should we go with this? Perhaps, like I said, I'm picking up on an Emperor energy here for Leo. The Empress has not come out yet. I'm hoping she comes out in the regular tarot, but we will see. I will probably have to make some room here, so Divine Grace is going to go next to the High Priestess. I don't know if it'll be in camera, but it's there, collective. Divine Grace is here for Leo. Artist Energy is going to go next to the Divine Grace. This is going to be Romance, Angels, Oracle. Just see energetically what's here for Leo that we need to be aware of. This Emperor energy, this Divine Masculine that has entered the chat, if you will. Let's see. The Emperor energy with the Nine of Wands here. What is this for angels? Oracle here, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So this person could be releasing an ex right now. Leo, as a confirmation, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So maybe around the holiday, right? Because like I said, the reconciliation card is here. They're kind of wanting to go get away with you, but they have this ex that they're trying to release right now. And perhaps that's why this person is calling judgment. We will see. Let's see here. The King of Swords with judgment here. With the Justice, Moon, Hero energy. Submission to a higher order. King of Swords. You deserve love. You are lovable. This is like the divine telling the masculine, like, hey, honey, you are loved. Make the effort, though. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So it's like the divine, like I said, it's submission to a higher order. The divine has been talking to this masculine, letting him know that you deserve love. Make the effort, though. It's time to get moving here, masculine. So he's now standing on business, putting in the work, manifesting his dreams into reality. He has the hero energy. He carries this passion of leadership. He has the fire. Fire equals spirit. This emperor is standing on business, collective, and they're working on doing this reconciliation here. But they used to have jealousy. Like, this is very much past energy. This could be the wounded warrior. This person could have dealt with cycles, toxic cycles in the past. We'll see if it comes out in tarot. But release your ex and honeymoon. I mean, this person has an attachment, I feel, and they're working on trying to release this. And this jealousy energy may be the projection that is coming from this ex. So, like I said, we'll see. We'll see what comes out in tarot. We're going to get some more here with the Star and the Queen of Cups energy. Like I said, I feel like they see Leo as a very unconditional, loving feminine that they want to come back to. Hope, faith, balance, renewal with the Star here. They're seeing the spiritual truth about the unconditional, loving Leo here. What is this? Romance, angels, ancestors, spirit guides? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. And that's going to be clarified with forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. So both of you, this is, the star could also stand for forgiveness, right? So both of you are learning to forgive and learn during this cycle. Perhaps you guys have dealt with a whole lot in the past. I mean, you see it here, Leo, only but they're telling you, like, you can be yourself with this person. And I think that's what the energy of the playfulness energy, your inner child feels healed around this individual. Or this could be mirrored energy here. They could feel the exact same way. But the message for both of you is love yourself first. That's how this is going to be able to come together. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive here, Leo. So understand that having those boundaries, standing on those boundaries, and this goes for the Emperor, the Divine Masculine in this reading too, developing those boundaries and standing on those boundaries, which I do feel like the masculine energy is doing now, presently. Okay? You understand, collective, the energy. You deserve love, make the effort. This masculine has been talking to the divine, and the divine has been talking back. And they're submissioning to a higher order here through justice and judgment. They are manifesting. Okay? They're really good at it. They didn't know, but they are. Okay? That's just the energy that I'm picking up on. It's very exciting. So definitely picking up on an air sign element. Okay, very fast paced, very witty energy coming from this masculine. And Aries energy too could speak to that. And Leo and Aries are divine counterparts. So, like I said, only take it how it resonates. Let me know if you resonate with it so far. We are going to hop into more tarot here with some tea leaf tarot and see what comes out for Leo. I love you so much, Leo. Remember to only take what resonates. Energetically here. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Show me the cards I need to see for Leos. We'll just see if we can shuffle. See if we can get some pops out here. This Emperor with the Nine of Wands energy. What is this for Leo? Oh. Well, the Knight of Cups is coming out with the Ten of Swords. They're trusting the dead end. Okay? So that's why I was getting that wounded warrior energy. This person has been through a lot. They have felt backstabbed, betrayed, lied to by their friends, by the people they trusted the most. Energetically is what I'm picking up on. This is in the past. Either someone or the friends around this masculine, they have been betrayed, backstabbed, lied to over and over and over and over again. This could be why this masculine is trying to release this energy from the past. What about this King of Swords and Judgment here in the middle? What is this for the person that is here, the King of Swords energy in Judgment? King of Cups. Make the effort to balance one's emotions between mind and heart. Yep, there's the indecisive energy. That's why Judgment is here. Because the indecisive, going back and forth, struggling and juggling. The King of Cups is out here on all these waves, trying to balance his emotions. He's kind of going back and forth. I mean, he's making the effort, though. I do see that he's trying, right? Energetically. He's trying to find balance between mind and heart here. The star, the hope, faith, balance, renewal with the Queen of Cups, the unconditional loving feminine in this reading. The one who knows who to give their love to and who not to. Well, Three of Swords energy, Two of Cups. This soulmate broke your heart, Leo, and that's what needs to heal. That's why forgiving and learning's here, because there's been a lot of heartbreak in this soulmate connection. Justice scales, Ten of Wands. It's very burdened, very heavy in this cycle. Look, argument, the Lover's in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Strength card, Leo. It's like through this cycle of the dead ends that both of you experienced in this connection, that broke both of your hearts here, broke your inner child's heart, is what I just heard, Leo. You're both still wanting to have this hope, faith, balance, renewal. But this person has work to do. They have to make the effort. Justice scales is on the bottom. It's all about bringing balance to the situation. Libra energy. You could have a Libra Mars, Leo. Check your birth chart for confirmation. You or your person. All right. So let's see here. Let's get some more on this situation, Leo. Just because we need to know a little bit more about this Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords energy. What is this Ten of Cups, or excuse me, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups energy? King of Pentacles, the earth sign element, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could be dealing with this masculine, the moon. The masculine's emotions, the King of Pentacles emotions here. It was a dead end emotionally. Maybe that's why I said the Ten of Cups. So just picture like the Ten of Cups being here with the Ten of Swords. Every cup is drained due to the swords. So this person's emotions were depleted because of the trust in others. That's why they're guarded. That's why they're wounded. And they want this reconciliation through fire, spirit, leadership. They're letting spirit lead the way. But they're at a dead end emotionally. It's like they're not bringing their emotions forward. I think it's very much strategic, like what's in the current energy. So there's no emotions here. It's like they know, like they're very much air element too. So this person, Leo, as confirmations, the zodiac signs that are currently showing up in this reading. We have, I feel, Pisces in the High Priestess, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. So we have all fixed sign energy in this Leo reading as well. Okay? So you could be dealing with someone who has Earth heavily in their chart, highly aspected placements, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, heavy Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces. You may have a Pisces rising, Leo, or Pisces in your North Node. Check your birth charts. That's something that you need to know. King of Cups, Two of Pentacles. What is this for the King of Swords in Judgment? Three of Wands, planning, preparing a foresight here with the King of Cups. So King of Cups, yeah. So they're planning and preparing. Like I said, this person's talking to their higher self, talking to the divine, manifesting. They are planning, preparing a foresight, reflecting on the emotions of the past, trying to get a new perspective here on how to bring forth the balance between mind and heart, how to master their emotions. So like I said, they're doing it. They're trying, right? They're very good at manifesting. So I think it's only a matter of time here for this masculine before they get that spiritual enlightenment here. What is in the star, the Queen of Cups, the unconditional loving feminine here? Three of Swords, Two of Cups. What is this here for Leo? The desire to know, very prideful. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Devil here, collective. That's struggling and juggling with the dark side. So you got to understand, when I feel divine counterpart energy, judgment is on the bottom of the deck here with the Knight of Wands. It could be sex addiction. It could be lust here. That is the problem. Maybe that's where this person is struggling, or someone here is struggling with, Leo. But the Emperor, yeah, the Emperor is, okay. It's the Emperor. That's the spiritual enlightenment that they're going to have to gain. And I think it's going to happen when an argument does, And they're going to have to make a decision here to be able to transform from the Queen, bring death to the Queen of Swords, because they're unemotionally fulfilled. They want to be successful in a soulmate connection that they are confused about in love. And they're going to come forward to communicate this. Yeah, but they're worried on what they're looking for is going to be met with a solid stance. Well, Leo, if you come up to Leo and you've broken Leo's heart, I mean, you're going to have to really, really gain Leo's trust again. I mean, that's just how it works. You're going to have to show actions instead of words here, buddy. And the Hierophant, the divine, is here with the Queen of Cups, the unconditional loving feminine that you're sitting here in lustful thoughts with. Indeed. Knight of Pentacles. It's a very independent soulmate here, and they see you as one here, Leo. You're sitting next to the divine. You're balancing these justice scales next to the Hierophant. You're loving yourself first. Your higher self's loving you because you're loving yourself. That's why you're sitting in divine grace, Leo. And this person sees that. And that's may have what sparked them to follow suit. Whoever this masculine energy is for you, Leo. All right. So now we're going to get more. Probably one more roll, then we'll see what's in the shadow. Let's use this deck up here. Oh. For Leo here. Shuffling. Shuffling. Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Please show me the cards I need to see for Leo. First placement here. The King of Pentacles with the Moon energy. What do we need to know here? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Well, he's releasing the stress and the confusion of the dead end. He knows it's at a dead end. Let's pull more here. What is this? Ten of Swords? Yeah, it's because they're unemotionally fulfilled in judgment. Judgment, judgment. They knew that where they were was not going to go anywhere. What about the Three of Wands, the King of Cups? Well, it's a passionate challenge because of outside interferences, and it could be the ex. Like I said, Leo. But they're looking to talk to their higher self. They're looking for you. Look, the Empress and the High Priestess. Are you kidding me? That's who they're looking for. And they're being challenged on every single level here. That's why they're struggling and juggling. But they have surrendered, and they're working on it, is what I'm seeing here. With the Empress and the High Priestess coming out here, are you kidding me? And there's that King of Cups. It's coming out with the Two of Pentacles, the dark side here. It is a mentality challenge for this masculine. That's why the devil's on his back. He's trying to climb out of hell, collective. Two of Swords, Three of Swords, man. He's at a crossroads, heartbroken, because of this Queen of Pentacles energy. There's no support in healing here. And that's what he's getting a new perspective on, Leo. New perspective, King of Wands. He's trying to get on his throne. But the truth is hidden. Where's the truth? Chariot. Yeah, he needs to trust the move forward here. That's the truth that is being hidden from the masculine right now, but he's trying to heal and get a new perspective. He's trying to initiate it because he knows he has no support here with this Queen of Pentacles energy. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody they live with, somebody that a crossroads, very heartbroken energy with. They're trying to balance their emotions, master their emotions, but it is a mentality challenge. And the Four of Swords is coming out again. He needs to hang those Three of Swords on the wall like a trophy. He needs to reflect on those Three of Swords to be able to find out the mental clarity that this is indeed a soulmate here. Queen of Wands energy, Seven of Swords, that you have outside interferences keeping you from. He came out, look, the Queen of Cups came out again. There's the truth. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. The truth ain't going to come until this masculine has an argument. It's going to cause confusion, but he's going to look to initiate a second chance with the soulmate, this Emperor. It's his wish fulfillment. And the second chance is on the bottom of the deck, Leo. If you resonated with this reading, let me know. I'm going to get some advice. Advice for Leo here to close it out. Advice for Leo in this reading. Well, there's the devil. Queen of Wands. What's the devil and the Queen of Wands? You're no longer going to be in a mentality challenge here. You're hidden. You're hidden from the dark side because you've healed. Even though you were heartbroken, you manifested without support and initiated the King of Cups to initiate your transformation while doing shadow work. And you know that this masculine King of Swords energy is got a lot of outside interferences. 7 cups to 7 swords. His emotions are drained. We already discussed this. The moon with the 10 of swords. All his emotions have been drained. But he's worried on coming together to collaborate with the cycle because of his emotions being taken out, because of the destiny here that he feels left out in the cold. He's trying to trust the argument of this soulmate connection successfully, but he's in deep thought on how to bring balance to this love offer because he's got a Queen of Swords on his back, struggling and juggling with communication of a heavy burden to find peace of the immaturity and focus and master on the contract that he manifested for. While in prayer and meditation, his wish fulfillment of a soulmate here successfully coming together, this King of Pentacles in the Lover's Union, 4 of Wands. He's breaking free to go towards his union here with Leo, I feel. The Lover's Union to the 4 of Wands, that's the 1111 Twin Flame card, Twin Flame Lover. Leo, if you resonated with this reading, please let me know. Like, share, comment. If you're interested in personal reading, my email is in my bio. I love you so much. Till next time, bye-bye.